All right, good evening, everybody. All right, so as you know, guys, as of next week Tuesday, you guys will be getting an assessment to see where we're at. You know how much we're recalling. Because we can't just be teaching and just be teaching and just be teaching, and then information is piling up on information. We have to be able to process the things that we're learning. Can we recall this information given one opportunity at a certain time frame? Can we do it? What mistakes are we making? What mistakes are we making? What mistakes are we making? What things that we need to fix? These kind of things. So for the assessment, it's going to be on Tuesday. What was the last topic we did? Did we start ratio, guys?
Yes, sir.
How many questions did we do Thursday? Sorry, Tuesday. Did we do all three? Did we get to the part where we talked about somebody receiving more money than someone? Did we get to that point?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, so officially then Tuesday would have been where I completed my fundamental aspect of math. That is where I usually stop talking about fundamental stuff, because I would have gone through the basic stuff: fractions, decimals, approximation, rounding off, worded question, direct proportion, that kind of thing. So we went through all what I would call the necessary fundamentals for Csec. So we're going to process that assessment next week, Tuesday. So what I'm going to do tonight, because I don't want to teach anything new, I'm going to give you, whether I call it like a revision of the things that we did, but as opposed to like me just doing the questions for you, I'm going to write them on the screen one by one and give you what I call an appropriate time frame that I think that you should be able to get the question done. So I'm going to do them one at a time. So I'm going to like write it on the screen. Then I'm going to give you, say, 5 minutes, depending on the complexity of the question, 5 minutes, and have you do it within that time frame. And then, of course, I will come on screen and ask you guys in the chat who got it right, who didn't, and that kind of thing. So we're going to go through maybe about 7, 8 questions. That is going to give you a good reflection of what's going to be on the test Tuesday. So you guys have a good chance of passing. Yes? Fair enough?
Yes, sir.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
Go ahead.
We're going to do that now?
Yeah, we're going to do that now.
Okay, all right, got you.
Okay. All right, because we have to see which part we do. We have to know what going on in, because we can't just a teacher go on. So okay. So once again, my student Leona is recording the class. So of course, even after tonight's class, you'll still be able to watch back this even Tuesday afternoon or Monday evening before you get the test. Okay. All right. So I'm going to start sharing my screen now. If you're just starting, if you are just joining the class, hold on, I think somebody else is joining. Give me a sec. All right. All right. All right, so we're going to start off with a fraction question. I personally feel like even whether you know maths or not, I think that to work this type of fraction question in 5 minutes should be ideal. All right. So I'm going to write it on the screen and give you approximately 5 minutes to process the answer. Okay. And if you get it right, if you feel like you're finished, just hold it. We're going to run through it for everybody. And then see, and then we can talk about it in the chat. You can just raise your hand if you got it right, and if you didn't or you make a mistake, you can voice your opinion or voice what you did incorrectly. Okay, so here's the question, guys, for 5 minutes. Okay, 3.
Sir?
Yes, go ahead.
Excuse me, please. You're not sharing your screen.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, my Lord. I'm so sorry. Thank you very much. I apologize for that. Okay, you should be seeing it now, right? All right, so the first question, guys, good. So for first question, guys, for 5 minutes, this question is valued 3 marks. 3 and 4 over 9 minus 1 and 3 over 4 divided by 2 and 2 over 3. So go ahead, guys. Give it a try. Let us see where you're at. This is for 3 marks. Okay, you will get a question very similar of like this on the test on Tuesday. So go ahead, 5 minutes. Sorry. So a few persons are just actually joining the session. I didn't even see you in the waiting room. I'm so sorry. But our activity for tonight is going to be somewhat of a revision of all that we've been teaching for the whole entire month of September through to this point. So I'm just throwing some questions on screen and giving you guys a certain duration to attempt the questions. And then we're going to go through them one by one. It's going to give us a reflection of the assessment that is coming on Tuesday. Okay, so for the persons who are just joining, that's what we're really doing. All right. I think I see somebody else in the room all going. All right, would anyone like to participate in walking your classmates through your procedure? I'd love to hear more than one voices, and I also want persons to try. And if you get it wrong, it's okay. But we still want to, let us hear your opinion. Let us hear your thought process and see where you're going wrong. If I don't know where you're going wrong, I can't help you. So I'd love to hear different voices in the class tonight. So would anybody like to take the first one? Don't be shy. Don't be afraid. Because if I don't know where you're going wrong, I can't help you. So I'd love participation, guys. Please and thank you.
Okay, sir.
Who am I speaking with?
Latisha.
All right, Latisha, hit me.
All right, so I convert the fraction to an
All right, go
improper
ahead.
fraction.
Go ahead. Walk us through it. Just tell us what you're thinking.
I convert the first fraction to an improper fraction. So 9 times 3. I do 9 times 3. 27 plus 4. Give me 31 over 9.
Very good. Good start.
Yes, so then 4 times 1, 4, plus 3, 7 over 4.
All right, good.
Then I find the LCM.
Excellent.
It's 36.
Good job.
So I said 9 into 36, 4. 4 into 36, 9.
I think your mic is out, but go ahead, continue.
4 into 36, 9.
Good. Okay.
Okay, so 4 times 31, 124.
Good.
minus 7 times 9, 63.
Excellent.
And so I minus the 63 from the 124. I get 61 over 36.
Good job. Good start. You got 1.5 mark already. So that's good.
And then I convert the bottom fraction.
So the B section of the problem. Okay, that's good.
Yes.
So the B section now, so
Two,
you convert it. What you get?
236 and 28
Mm-hmm.
over 3.
Good job. Uh-huh.
And then they bring it back to divide, bring back the division sign. And then
All right,
bring
so
back
what are you dividing? What do I write down now?
the 61 over 36.
Very good, very good.
All right, then we write it back and then we multiply it. We change the sign.
Okay, so use a
Or we
KC
flip it.
method. Okay, so you change the sign.
Yes,
What do you do with the
flip it.
second fraction?
We multiply it. We
You
flip
multiply.
it.
Yeah, you flip it, right? So that's 3 over 8. Uh-huh.
Yes, sir.
And then we have the same 61 over 36.
Yes, sir.
All right, what do we do after this? You're almost there now. So, can't feel me now, you know. You're there right on the edge to get it right now, you know, Latisha.
Well, I did it the other way around, which
No, tell me one way you do, man, so we can correct it if there's anything to correct.
I put down the 8 over 3 multiplied by 36 over 61.
Wait, do you flip both of them? Wait, do you flip both of them?
No, I had written down the 8 first and then flip the 61 over 30.
Oh, all right. You see a good thing, so you thought now? So what you're supposed to have is what we have on screen. It is the second one you flip or you leave the first one alone.
Okay.
All right.
So that way,
So,
now, I would do minus the 3 into divide the 3 into 36. I get 1.
I think
3
you get 12.
into 3, 1, 3 into 36, 12. Well, I did it both. I did it both ways, sir.
Okay, so if you did it on paper, in CSEC or on my paper, I would look for the one that's right and give you the full marks.
Okay, so I did it both ways. And I multiplied across because I didn't get any. The 61, 8 can go into the 61, so I would get back 61 over 96.
Perfect. Wonderful. Full marks. So that question would work 3 marks in exam. All right, hands
so
up in the chat.
the second one is not supposed to use.
All right, no. Really, really nice one. Nice, Latisha. Well done.
Okay.
Well done, well done, well done. Good job. All right. So now going to the chat now and see how many persons got that right. All right, I'm not seeing no hands up. I see one person say got it right. Where do you find chat in this thing? All right, so I see Shanika says she got it right. Leanna says she got it right as well. So Shanika got it right, Leanna got it right, Shamara got it as well, Talia got it as well, Kimona. Is there anyone that wants to verify? Shireen got it right as well. Anybody saw anything that Latisha did that they did something different and now they might understand what they're supposed to do?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
I got bumped
question.
off. What's the answer?
61 over 96.
Okay, all right, good.
You got it right. Okay. All right. See, a couple persons said them get it right. All right. So for those who didn't, for those who attempted it and made an error, just make a note of where you made the error. Right? And then you know, so when you see that question on Tuesday, or you see a question of similar nature in the future, you know what to do. Good job, Latisha. Thank you very much for participating.
Thank you, sir.
All right, good. So take off your screenshot or take off your calculation. All right, so we're going to go to the next one. Right? So that was a fraction question. All right. Already. So this one I feed. This one, have out your calculators, guys. I'll take my calculator out in a second as well, so you guys can see what we're touching. So you're going to go ahead for me and, oh, Danica, you say you didn't get it right. What happened, Danica? Where did you go wrong?
I didn't say I didn't get it incorrect. I said I came in a few minutes ago, so I did not get the question.
Oh, okay. Sorry. It flashed so fast across the screen. My apologies. All right, good. So that is the actual question, Latish. Danica. Can you take a screenshot?
Sir, your screen is not sharing.
I already took the screenshot.
Okay, good. My screen is not sharing. Okay. All right. So the next question is going to be this then. So can I erase the screen, everyone? I think I can. So just make a note of that, guys, because you're going to see a question very similar to that on Tuesday, and you most likely are going to see a question like that on your exam you're preparing for next year, right? All right, have a look at this one now, guys. It's a decimal question, so have at it, please. Square root, sorry, whoops, my apologies, not square root. 4.23 squared, take away the square root of 34.7 all divided by 0.142 raised to the power of 3. All right. I feel this one needs about and this is 4.23, guys. I'm writing good. 4.230. No, I'm gonna say. Okay, good. That's it. And this is 34.7. All right. So this one I feel like needs about, I don't know, a calculator. So I'll give you another 5 minutes. All right. 3 to 5 minutes. So go ahead. Use up your calculator, guys. Use up your calculator. Find the different buttons to press on your calculator, guys. You have the square button, you have the square root button, you have the Q button. Find it and process your calculation. I'll jump in back in 2 minutes or 3. All right, so I think that you guys might have finished by now, or you should be very close to your answer. So when I give my students when I give the younger students, meaning the ones that are wearing uniform, they're the day division students, I found that after I marked their test papers, after giving them a question of similar nature, right? I find that one of the major problems right across the board was that students were having a challenge with, funny enough, they're having a challenge using the calculator. A lot of them were not able to find certain functions, certain buttons. And I'm assuming that maybe if you guys are having a challenge with this, it would most likely be that thing. So I'm going to pull up my calculator here. Okay. All right. So my calculator I'm pulling up. All right. So turn screen.
So should we round off the answer to the nearest tens?
We're gonna do the rounding off. That's the second part of the problem. I wanted just the exact answer. So give me about 4 decimal places. That would be good.
Okay, sir.
All right. So the question was what? 4.23. So watch me now. 4.23 and this X square button. If you have a physical calculator, right? If you have a physical calculator, you should see a button with that X to the 2 on it. So when you press it, it look like that. So the first part of the answer, you should get 17.89. Okay, 17.89. All right, and then you clear the screen now. Okay, the other part was what? The square root of what? So the square root, so me touch my square root button there, square root. So for some calculators, you will have the square root with a little 2 at the edge, a little 2 on top. So if you're seeing that button, make sure you see it, you know. Because if you don't know where these buttons are, then a problem that I consider as simple as this is going to become challenging if you can't find the button. So your square root of 34.7, and you should get 5.89. Okay. All right, so let's write that on screen then. Okay. Let's open the screen. So you should have 17.89 minus 5.89. Is that what we got?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes.
And then all divided now by, so we are doing step by step, you know. So all divided by, I forgot to do that part, 0.142 cube. So you clear that, 0.142, and then you're looking for the button with the 3. So on my device, I have to press this button right here to pull it up. Looking for the one with the 3. Look at the bottom of my screen here. You see X to the 3, boom. When we touch it, we get 0.00286. So 0.00286. So 0.00286. Not sure? So I'll go up at the top now. I'm going to subtract. Anybody subtracted it already so I don't have to switch my screen again?
It's 12, sir.
12. Good. And then we divide that now by 0.00286. When I divide that, it's supposed to get 4,000 something. Talk to me.
4,195.80.
4,195.80.
80.
All right. Load up the chat. Who get it right? Who come close? Where did you go wrong?
Sir, I don't get the bottom part.
As in
The cube root part.
as in the bottom piece down the 0.142 cube.
Yes, sir.
You know, you didn't find the button that says X to the 3.
No, sir.
Look on your what are you using? Your phone or your calculator?
Calculator. Hold on. When
You have
I
to be a button.
press it, I get something different. Let me try again. 0.1.
Today I recognize that there's some calculators that are being sold. Please not just buy any calculator on the fine, guys, because there are some calculators that are programmed in standard form. Are you getting 2.86 times 10 to the 3?
2.86.10 to the 3. Yes, sir.
Yeah, your calculator is one of them calculators they must sell. The Chinese calculator. Don't buy them. Please
Sir,
buy a Casio.
how do you find the cube on the phone calculator?
The cube, the one with the X3.
Yes.
When you open, what kind of phone do you have? Is it iPhone or Android?
Android.
If it's
You
an
should-
Android, you have to rotate the phone, put it
You have to
on
turn, you have to turn on the screen
rotation,
rotation.
then you will see it. If it's an Android.
Okay.
And tell us if you see the button here.
Okay, sir.
All right. So the student that was saying that you get something different, and something different you get. You just get the answer, but it's presented to you in standard form. So that calculator there needs to be reprogrammed. Is it one of them Chinese looking calculator there?
It's a Casio that I bought at a bookstore.
Oh, Casio. Casio is supposed to do that. It doesn't normally do that. But anyway, still, I think if I see you, I need to help you to reprogram that calculator because it's giving you the answer in standard form. But when it's not in standard form, this is supposed to be the number that you're supposed to be seeing. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. So our final result then of that problem is 4,195.80. Correct? Correct, guys?
Yes, sir.
All right, so
Yes,
here's
sir.
what I want you to do for me now. Here's what I want you to do for me for this question. I want you to take that answer and I want you to round it off to 3DP. I want you to round it off to 2 SF. And I want you to also put the final answer we got in standard form. So that
Sir.
answer that we just got on screen.
Sir,
Yeah, talk to me.
what's the answer? I'm having the same challenge as well.
When you do the bottom piece, you get 2.86.
the same calculator I have that
No, what we're saying, is that even though you're having that challenge now, we need you to get a calculator that is more receptive. Not receptive, but we need a calculator that doesn't give you the answer in standard form. So we're saying just work with us now. When you do the bottom piece, that's the number you're supposed to get, as you're seeing here on screen.
Okay.
0.00286, so forth. That's what you're supposed to get if you had a calculator that would be giving you the answer without standard form. So just work with it right now.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So the final answer then, Miss Cherry, I think that's your voice I heard.
Yes.
The answer that we got is when you square 4.23, we get 17.89. When you square root 34.7, we get 5.89. When we cube 0.142, then we get 0.00286. When we subtract the top, we get 12. When we divide it by the bottom number, we end up with 4,195.80. Now the instruction is that answer, this answer right here, sir.
Yeah.
Take this answer and I want you to round it off to what we just write on screen. Round it off to 3DP. As a matter of fact, not 3DP, 1DP. Let's do 1DP. Yes, go ahead. Somebody said, sir, go ahead. We're not hearing you because your audio, I think you're using data to come into the class. We're not hearing you, love. We're not hearing you, darling. Yeah, we're not hearing you. I'm sorry, we're not hearing you because you're using, I'm not sure if your internet is not strong enough, but you are buffering. So if you can text it in the chat and I'll respond to you. All right, guys, what is the answer in 4DP? So the answer was what? 4,100 and what? We say 4,195.80. When you round this off to 1DP, what we're gonna get? One decimal place. How we round off to DP? Come on, guys, don't do me that. Don't do me that. Don't do me that. 1DP round off.
Sir, start from the decimal, sir, and go back by 1.
All right, so where do we draw the vertical line?
If it's more than 5, you add 1. If it's
Yeah,
5
but
and
we don't know
more,
if we start. We don't know if we draw the vertical line. We draw the vertical line.
Between the 9 and the 5.
9 and the 5. Decimal place. Decimal place.
Oh.
So come here, so now. That number is what? Less than 5, not true?
Yeah, add 1.
So no, less than 5, you ignore. So 4,195.8. That's it. I'm gonna have to read back through the notes and them something are too simple for we are missing them. I can't miss them here, they are free 1 marks, So you have to go back through your whole approximation. How do I round off? Can't afford to give them like a free 1 marks here, I tell you. Them help out. All right, 2SF. Where is my second significant position?
1.
Between which 2 numbers?
4 and 1.
Check again. 2SF.
1 and 9.
1 and 9. I say 2SF. 4 not the first SF. 1 not the second SF. So which part me draw the line? Must be between 1 and 9. We want bar off the first 2 SF. Not true? The first 2 significant digits. Check this number that comes after. So it's 9. So it's greater than what? 5. So you're going to increase 41 to what?
42.
42. But what do we do? Because 42, now they know. 42 is not close to 4,995. So what we're going to get it close?
I put back the zero in the remaining.
How much zero we're gonna put? 1 or 2?
2.
2, because if we put 1 or 420 that, and still not they know we're close to
Can I
4,195.
replace the 9 with a 0?
Yes, I replace the 5 also with a 0 as well. If you only replace the 9 with a 0, you're gonna have 420. And 420 is not close to 4,995. But if you add the next 0 now, your system will reach a 4,200. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Make sure to run back through you see the classes that we record, guys. I don't post them on YouTube to make funds or make money. I post them on YouTube that you guys can take it and watch back those sessions. You have to take the time out since because normally when you go on school like this here, right? When you're at a school like this, you don't find a lot of teachers recording the sessions and then giving you the recording. So you can't just make it out there in a YouTube and then depending on the next physical class to teach you, because we don't have the luxury of time to reteach lessons. So we record the class, we post it so that you can go back and take your own little time and run through the lessons. So you need to be doing that. I mean, you can't get any better than this. All right, and if you type in approximation or significant figures on YouTube, a random white person or a random person from another country is teaching you this. And remember that you only have a few persons on YouTube that actually instruct CXC. So you have to utilize the fact that these recordings are made available for you, ladies and gentlemen. Right? No, sign up, fine. Standard form now, talk to me. Standard form is the one that moves the point. Is standard form the one that we move the point,
sir.
ladies and gentlemen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So which
Yes.
direction we must move it, left or right?
Right.
Right? You sure? Right. Who's the right?
Left,
Why is the
sir.
right?
Left, sir, left, sir, left, sir, left, sir.
Oh, how much place we must move to the left? How much? Where we must move the point go?
Between the 4 and the 1.
So jump. 1, 2, 3. Hold on there. Something else to play. All right, ready now. Jump. 1, 2, 3. Right, listen, not show.
Yes, sir.
Hold on again. 1, 2, 3. Right, listen. So what's the new number now? What is the new number now?
4.19 times 10 to the power of 3.
All right,
Yeah.
good. So 4.19. We can't ignore the 5 and the 8 and the 0 because we don't get enough digit what we need. So 4.19. We could have even say 4.22, you know. Could have even say 4 if we want to. So 4.19 times 10. How did that gentleman get 3? How you get 3? And how you know say a positive?
Because we moved to the left, sir. So that's
So
a
left is
positive
positive
side.
and you move 3 places. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, good. All right. Everybody up? Everybody good with that? Everyone has some clarity?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No, it's not book shuffling or them thing are simple maths for you know. Believe in you know. All right, next question. All right, we're gonna lower down the time now, guys. Right? We're gonna have to go move faster. We can't spend 10 minutes. I try to work on a question over 2 marks, okay? All right, so this one is coming from the most fundamental aspect of what we went through, ladies and gentlemen. We're going back to the principle of owing and having. I need to test where your science skills are without the calculator. Do you remember what is meant by owe and have? We're going to be testing that now. Check this. Minus 10 minus 4 plus negative 3. I want to see if I remember. I combine the two of them. Plus negative 3 minus 12 plus 9 minus 1. Can I write it to chuck up? Let me write it again. Minus 10 minus 4 plus negative 3 minus 12 plus 9 minus 1. Do you remember what needs to be done when you get a situation like this? This should be, I don't want you to type it in and give me the answer. I'm not interested in the answer. I'm interested to see if you remember how your signs them collaborate, how them connect, and what you do to get to the answer, the process. I heard Sir a while ago. What's up?
Group like
Pardon me?
I'm saying if you should group the like terms, I'm not really sure if I'm correct.
There's no like terms there. They're all numerical values. So I would just group them in twos.
Okay.
I put them into groups of two. There's no like terms there. They're all numerical values. I need a different voice. I need to hear a different voice. I need somebody else. Somebody to brave up. Don't make me pick my you know. So volunteer before me pick my you. Somebody come now. All right, no, I'm pick one. So okay then, no problem. Not a problem. I'm going to pick on somebody. Let us see. Because I'm not volunteering, so I'm going to pick one. Deep in the
I will
meaning.
not finish yet, sir. Just a minute.
Okay. That will be answer. So you never want to answer me. There's some names in here that I'm not. I know Latisha's voice. I know Kian. I heard Danika's voice earlier. I know Damoy. I know Miss Cherry. Talia answered a question earlier. I know Shireen. See a name in here I don't know.
So you know my voice too.
Who that?
I'm mine too, sir.
Stacy.
No, that's right.
Stacy.
Come on, that's that.
Kevin, sir.
Okay. And who is the other lady? So me know her voice?
Stacy and Barrett.
Oh, no, Stacy voice, man. Okay,
All
Stacy
right.
Stacy General. All right. That one I always answer question in class. All right. Me know Horace too. You know. Horace, Mr. Wright.
Yes, sir.
No, man, me know your voice, man. Me know your voice, man. You always have verified things in the class. You're good. I know Leon already. Who is Roxanne? Roxanne, come. Roxanne?
Hello.
All right, good. Yeah, man, me know the voice here. Come. Talk to me, Roxanne. What did you get? Talk to me. What is your process?
Me not even know this a question. Me don't even know what to do.
All right, we need somebody else. Roxanne, you're new to the class?
Yes.
Okay, my apologies. You're new. Somebody said, sir, me hear one voice. So go on. You want to help me?
Yes, I started late. I started late in the evening classes, but I'm trying. I don't
All
know
right.
if I'm making any sense, but
Me want to know if you make sense. Come.
hear what I
Entertain us.
had. Hear what I have. So the question says negative 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
Minus 4
Mm-hmm.
plus bracket negative 3.
Mm-hmm.
So what I did, I said that 2 negatives give you a positive.
Up. Okay, so let's say I talk, right, sir?
Well, hold on, my screen is not showing. Give me. Hold on.
I want to know which part you said negative or positive. Is it here or is it the part with the plus and the minus 3?
No, man, the minus 10 minus 4.
Mm-hmm.
So I did that and I got 14.
14 positive or negative?
Positive.
All right. So a 14, but a negative.
So, sir, two negatives don't give you a positive?
All right. I would like one of my students to correct her. What is the method that we use?
Should be
So,
6.
No.
Sir,
yes, Miss Sherry.
like you owe 10,
Yeah.
-10 and -4, that means you add it together and you still owe a -14.
All right. So the student who was mentioning earlier about two negatives equal positive, that only occurs when we're multiplying. All right. So in this class,
Okay.
I teach them that when they see a negative number is supposed to be considered as something that you borrowed from somebody. So the -10 would have been an amount that you borrowed from, say, for example, me. And then you want some more money, so you come back and borrow 4 more from me again. So now you end up owing me 14. So because you still owe me, it is -14.
Okay, okay.
All right. So this negative or 2 negative gives you a positive. That only happens when you're multiplying. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Somebody can finish up. Somebody who know what they might do.
And
yeah.
let me see if I get it right.
Okay.
Here, so now in the bracket, you
Yeah.
have a positive and a negative. So this negative and this positive give you a -3.
Excellent.
Then
-3.
you go
Good.
over
Correct.
here now and you have a negative and a -12. You have a positive 12.
Excellent.
And
Good
you
job.
bring down the 9
Yeah.
and the 1.
Good. Continue.
Then you -14 and -13.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
No, take your time, man. No, rush. Take your time.
What I did, sir, I don't remember if I got this part right. I take away the -3 from the -14 and I get -11.
All right. So look, if you look at this part that you just said, it looks very similar to what we just discussed a while ago. Where you see you owe 10 and you owe 4, so you owe 14. So now the same thing, you owe 14 and you owe 3.
I just realized that
Yeah, so you owe 17 now.
yes.
So you notice how the second line here is very similar to the first line at the top.
That's what I realized when I just see this.
And then the second bucket now is what now? 12 plus 9.
And
That's going to give us
1.
21 minus 1. All right, and this bracket now is what now? Somebody else can tell me what's going on in this bracket. What is the end result of that bracket?
4, sir.
Positive 4. So positive 4 minus 1, and the answer is 3. Okay? So you see all these basic things? I want you to understand, guys. As much as how these maths are very simple, these are the downfalls that you guys have when you not for the bright people in my class.
This part is the part that's always giving me problem. The negative
sign
and
sign,
the
this is them.
positive sign. Yes, sir.
Well, you need to visit my YouTube channel. There is a video that was linked in the group that allowed you guys to have a complete. In fact, Leona, can somebody who is in the group that is just listening in, can you find back the link either on my channel or in the group and send it for her to get it? I have a video that explains the whole concept of owing and having. How do you master the art of working with negative and positive numbers? It explains it thoroughly. So if you give it 15 minutes out of your free time, then you will not have a problem with science going forward.
Okay, sir.
So I'm gonna have one of them link it in the group, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, good. All right, boom. Let's move on to another question. So the maths are easy, no matter as I can see, people still struggle with them. And these are the things that let you down in the exam, believe it or not. These are the things that you go into the exam and then you think about matrices and vectors and all them something there. You can't pass the exam if you can't do them something here. So we have to spend time on this. All right, this next one now, this is PEMDAS. And we know that PEMDAS is super important because you can't work no maths without following these rules. So talk to me now, this question. 54 minus 3, open bracket, 15, take away 11 divided by 6. So this is a division, guys. We don't want to never see. Division by 6 plus 12 times 5. Remember the PEMDAS principle? I'm giving you only 3 minutes to run through this. So do it fast. Let's go. 3 minutes. It's 3 minutes to 8. So at 8 o'clock, I'll chip it back in. Work fast, guys. Work fast. Follow the rule. Don't break no rule. Time is up. Time is up. Somebody wants to walk us through this. Come. Even if it's one of my regulars. Stacy, Kavan, anybody you guys, because we need everybody else to learn too as well. Anybody wants to jump in? Who? Come people, we need brave students. You cannot be afraid to voice your opinion. How you going to know where you go wrong? I need somebody to jump in.
Me,
Shall I pick on you then?
Roxanne.
No? Roxanne, is that you?
Yes.
No. Come in, Roxanne. Talk to me.
Okay, so first I subtract 15 and 11.
Alright, so you're doing the bracket first, right?
Yeah.
So can we cross off P then? Good. So we have 54 take away 3. What did you write after the 3?
Times
Very good. Very good. Times 4. Very good.
divided by
6
plus
plus 12 times 5. All right. Continue, Roxanne.
So 54 take away 3 is 51.
Ooh. Somebody tell her where she go wrong. Somebody just tell her where she go wrong.
It's not to divide.
Divide. Look good,
Wait.
man. Look good.
Your times the 3 and the 4.
Ah, that's all. So you have to do time. Look up on the top. PEMDAS. There's no E there. Not true. So M come next. No, so? So M on this right here, so and M that over there. So you have 54 take away 12 divided by 6. So divide by 6 plus 60. All right, continue now, Roxanne.
Well,
No matter come talk about well. Come, stop play. M gone.
so-
Wanna come next?
it's 60 plus 6. I don't
Look at PEMDAS. Look at the top. M gone. What come next?
a division.
Yes, you know that. A PEMDAS you are using it.
Honestly, sir, this is the first time I'm using PEMDAS.
Okay. PEMDAS, BOMDAS, BIDMAS, GEMDAS, all 3 of them, they're all the same. They follow the exact same rule. So after you do the parenthesis, right? Then you do exponent if there's any. Then you move to multiplication. That is if it is in front of the division. Then you do division. So we're going to divide now. So that's 54. Take away. What is 12 divided by 6? 2 plus 60. So D gone now. What comes next?
Addition.
Addition. But watch now, you know. Addition and subtraction have the same priority. In our PEMDAS class, which is recorded and posted on my YouTube channel, right? We said that if the S appears in front of the A, the S is done first. And if the A appears in front of the S, we do the A first. So which one is in front? S or A?
Subtraction.
So you subtract first then. So that's 52 plus 60. What we get? 112. All my silent lambs, the person them women pick on it, so take set on, you know. The persons who haven't taken set on. I hope you guys are taking notes. Good. That's out of the way. Let's do another question. That's a little revision and division. Anybody who, all right, so because we're in the group and I don't know who is new or who just started last week or the week before, if there's a particular topic that we have taught or there's a particular topic that we're teaching, you can reach out to me in my DM and say, sir, I missed out on a particular class. Do you have a video that I can watch that will help me to catch up on that particular lesson? I will source the video for you, either where me I teach it, or there's a good tutor that I know on YouTube that's teaching it. But you don't have the excuse of saying, sir, I start last week. My number is always open. You just DM me and tell me if you see a topic that I did in class, but you weren't at that session. Do I have the recording or do you have a video? Remember, guys, I want to sign up for the CXC, so this comes with when you signed up for it. So it's your responsibility. Let's go again. Next question. I need to do a worded question. All right. Ready? Do this one for me now. It's dictation now, guys, because it's a worded problem. Ready? Ready, guys? Ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
A household has 7 members. A household has 7 members that consumes all the groceries. In 4 days. In 4 days. How long would the groceries last? How long would the groceries last if 3 more members visited the household? If 3 more members visited the household. Can one of my students that's been working with me from week 1, what topic does this come under?
Direct and indirect proportion.
Very good, very good. Direct and indirect proportions. All right. And we have a lesson on that as well. We have recordings on that.
Last part, please.
Pardon me?
Can you repeat the last part of the question?
Tell me, where exactly did you stop?
3 more.
3 more members visited the household. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Good. It's a direct proportion question, guys. Skip some page and try to remember the steps I showed you when it comes to working these questions. All right. 3 minutes is up. Talk to me. Somebody, anybody. Come on, somebody brave up, no man.
Okay. So 7 members is 4 days.
Who am I talking to?
Liana.
I not hear you.
Liana.
Oh, all right, Liana, hit me.
7 members is 4 days. So first we're gonna
Sorry, Liana. 7 members. Take time with me now. Write me writing. 7 members equal what?
4 days.
4 days, yeah.
So 1 member is 4 times 7.
4 times 7, very good.
That will be 28 days. The groceries will last 28 days.
So therefore, what am I saying now? What am I to find out?
3 more members are added. That would be 10.
So 7 plus 3. Because of so 3 more persons visited, so that's 10 members now. So how long would it last then?
They would divide the 10 by the 28 and you get 2.8 days.
Very good. Excellent. So it would last approximately 2.8 days. All right. Good job. Well done, Leanna. Well done. Good job. Good job. Good job. All right. For the persons who are unfamiliar with what we have done, if you're new or first year, see this year because you just joined last week, we have a complete recording where we had Jordan and we had Damoy, and I think it was Latisha, I'm not sure, but it might have been Latisha who was explaining this concept, or it might have been Stacy, I'm not sure. Might have been, I don't remember. One of the voices I wasn't familiar with. But we have a recording on this, so if you need to catch up on this, all you have to do is just DM me and I send you the direct link to that session. Okay? All right, let's jump into it again now. Our next question now, our next worded one now.
Yes, sir.
Yes, who is this?
Somebody needs to
Somebody wants to?
be let in. They're texting in the chat. What's
Oh
up?
no, we don't let in persons in the class after 7:30.
Sorry, they said they got disconnected.
Oh, so you mean okay. Because if it's somebody that's just joining now after 7:30, we're not letting anybody in. All right, so this next question, guys, we only have 18 minutes left, but I might have to go because I have one more question that I want you to try as well. All right. Let's do a ratio now. Let's do a ratio before the class finish. And then the last question, yeah. All right, ready, guys? Take this question down for me now. Ratio is the last thing we did in our last session. So you guys should knock this one out of the park quick and fast. Ready? John, Jerry, and Jack. John, Jerry, and Jack. John, Jerry, and Jack are 3 friends that were given a sum of money. John, Jerry, and Jack are 3 friends that were given a sum of money to be shared in the ratio 2 to 9 to 4. 2 to 9 to 4. 2:9:4. Full stop.
Sir, could you repeat the question, sir? I got kicked off.
John, Jerry, and Jack are 3 friends that were given a sum of money to be shared in the ratio 2 to 9 to 4. Full stop. If Jerry received $420, more than John, how much money was shared amongst them? How much money was shared amongst them? Or just right, calculate how much money was shared amongst them. So use that 3-step process that I showed you Tuesday night. I haven't gotten a chance to edit that video as yet, guys, but you'll get it before the weekend. I guarantee you that.
Yeah,
but we have the last part or the whole question again?
The last part.
The ratio, please.
Pardon me?
The old
I'm gonna hear you say the whole what? The
question.
last part of the question was how much money was shared amongst them? So use that 3-step process that we did Tuesday night. And if you guys weren't here Tuesday night, as soon as the recording is posted, the link will be sent in the group and you can get a chance to watch it over the weekend, how we solve every and any ratio question. Yes, go ahead. Oh, you want to try?
Oh, ready.
Who said that? I'm not hearing that.
Roxanne.
I didn't hear the name. I'm sorry.
Roxanne.
Oh, Roxanne, you again? What? Roxanne, you're hot tonight, man. Hot tonight. Let's go, Roxanne. Hold on, give you a chance. Let's go, Roxanne. Hit me.
Okay, so we're going to find the total payout.
No, so that's not step one. Me like you use my steps then.
Hold on.
I want step one first. That more here.
Write down the comparative quantities and the individual portion.
Go. So tell me what the comparative quantities be.
Okay, so we're going to write 2 to 9 to 4.
I don't know the comparative quantities them yet. Who are these people? What them name?
John, Jerry, and Jack.
Then that if you tell me, man. John, take time now. John, Jerry,
and Jack.
Remember, now, Roxanne, you're teaching persons in the class, you know. I hope you're not planning to be a teacher because you're not doing a good job so far. You run too fast. All right, ready. John, Jerry, and Jack. Then what now, Roxanne? What next?
So you're going to put 2 for John, 9 for Jerry, and 4 for Jack.
Good. All right, that is step one. Beautiful. What is step two?
You're going to find the total payout.
Proportion.
So we find Sorry.
That's fine, man. Go ahead. So the total proportion, how we get that?
We add.
Okay, so 2 plus 9 plus 4. So that's what? 16 or 15?
15.
15, good. That is step 2. I like you do it this way. Right? What is step 3 now?
Oh, calculate 1 share.
All right. So how we are from the question, how we are going to calculate 1 share?
Okay, so it says that Jerry received 420 more than John. So we're going to subtract 2, that is John's share, from Jerry's share.
Okay, so we're going to look at these two people right here. So Jerry get more than John, obviously because Jerry have 9 and John have 2. So Jerry gets 7 more than John. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
All right, so you're going to say difference in shares. So difference in shares is equal to 9 minus 2, which is 7. So what do I do with that 7 now? What does that 7 mean to me now?
So that's 7 we're going to use. That is anyway,
so
you're going to use 7 and divide it by 420.
Okay, so the 7 shares is equal to, okay, so the 7 shares, meaning that the $420 that Jerry received more than John is equal to the 7 shares.
Yes.
All right, so how we find 1 share now? Oh, you said you said it a while ago. 420 divided by 7. What we get?
60.
$60. All right, so the $60 represent 1 share. But what is the question? What's the final question? What is it asking us for overall?
How much money was shared amongst them?
Amongst them. So they're looking for the total.
Yes.
So the total then, how you get the total now?
60 times 15.
Right, because the amount, that's how we defined the TP earlier, 15 shares. 1 share is 60. We multiplied it by that, and we get what, 9,000?
No, 900.
900.
Sorry, my lord. Sorry, oh my lord, 900. Sorry, my brain is running away with an extra zero.
Sir,
So it's
someone's
not
asking to be let back in.
let back in or let in.
Let back in, sir.
Oh. As she come in, so we should just attack her though and give her one question with a joke I make. All right, good job. All right, so I hope you guys catch that one. That was that Roxanne?
Yes.
Roxanne, that was you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So I hope you guys catch that one that Roxanne did. Once again, if you missed the last class, the recording will be made available this week. You will have no excuse as to why you can't say you don't understand ratio. Because you can watch this video 500 times, and by the 5th time, you'll master it. All right, last question before we get out of here. And I'm about to trick you. No, we can't end the class. We have to end the class now and bang. Ready up? Let's go. Last question, guys. And do not let me trick you. Ha. Ready up? Let's go. 18 4/5%. Let me write that down because some person are going to say, I don't know how to write that.
Say not sharing your screen.
Let me write it. I'll share it now. Hold on. Now pressure me, son. Pressure me, bad man. All right, so 18 4/5%. That's how you write it. Here's the question now. That's what it is. 18 4/5% of a certain amount of money is 920. 18 4/5%. That's how you write 18 4/5%. It's on screen. Of a certain amount of money is 920. Full stop. Determine the total sum of money. That's the question. Determine the total sum of money. Do not let me trick you. All right. So I'm gonna write the question. Set up in one way.
Repeat the question, please.
Is that Keon?
Yes.
Okay. 18 4/5%. 18 4/5 is on screen. Of a certain amount of money is 920. $920. Calculate the total sum of money. Oh, that's what I said. Is that what I said? Yes, determine the total sum of money. Do not let me trick you. If I ever make me trick him. Oh Lord. All right. I'm gonna get enough time now.
Sir,
Yes.
is the answer 5,088?
5,088. Ooh. Me not think that's so much. But I appreciate you trying. Me not think that's so much. Me not sure still, but me not think that's so much.
Sir,
Yes.
is it 1,092.96?
1,092. I don't remember what these guys told me today. Hold on there, guys. I don't have the answer. All right, see you. I don't want to say you're incorrect because I haven't worked it out. So hold on to your answer with faith. Anybody else has something different would like to share? Anybody else have an answer that they'd like to share? Just to throw it out there to see if what you did may be correct. Anybody else want to throw something out there? Come on, guys. No, that. No, entertain me, no man. I can't just, I can't. Let me hear something new. It's all right. Talk to me. Why you revise? You show something out there.
Sir, is it 169.74?
All right, so hold on to your answer with faith, Shireen. It's all right. Hold on to your answer, guys. Hold on to it. Don't let it go, Don't change your mind. It's all right. Talk to me. You get the answer yet?
This is
No, you're all right. Yeah, go for. Oh, Mr. Right, yeah, go for me, General. We can't hear
have to
you.
go on YouTube. This
I
is the
didn't hear
class
you.
that I missed, so I have to go back. This is the
Oh,
Yes,
okay, I
sir.
got you. All right, Mr. Right. So did you get that session? Did you get the recording?
Not yet, sir.
Oh, it was posted,
Oh, I will
It was
check on it
posted, man.
tonight.
All right, cool. Anybody else want to throw something out there? I hear from Shireen. I hear from two other voices as well. All right. All right. So let us come again.
1,800.
1,800. All right. Hold on to your answer with faith. Let us see. All right. Did anybody convert the mixed fraction to an improper?
Yes, sir. That's what I did.
All right. Let us start there. So 5 times 18, that's what? 90?
Yes, sir.
And 90 plus 4 is 94. What did you put it over? 5 or did you put it over 500?
5.
So you put it over
No,
5.
it's over 500.
All right. So me here's one person and put it over 5. And then one person and put it over 500. Did I hear correctly?
Yes, sir.
All right. You put it over 500. You wondering how?
Yes, sir.
All right, because when you put all right, so watch me now. Remember, say percentage is divided by 100 in it. So remember, say when you convert that 18 and 4/5, right? And you got 95, you got 94 over 5, percentage is out of 100.
Oh, so I did 5.
So because this,
500.
right, so because the 5 is a denominator and the 100 is a denominator, we just combine them and make them into 500.
Okay.
All right. So that would have been the first step. No problem with that. All right. Now, let's be honest. Did anybody times it by 920?
No, sir.
What did you do? Anybody times it by 920 or did you do something different? What did you do?
Yes, sir. I times it by 920.
All right, Shireen, you just stepping on patrol this a while ago, my friend. All right, so that's the error. That's the mistake that is very common when it comes to this type of question. Students often, when they read the question, them see percentage, them normally just convert and times it by the answer. Now, in this question, the interpretation is that we're not trying to find 18 and 4/5% of 920. We are trying to find what the question stated is that the 18 and 4/5% is equal to the 920. If you read the question carefully at least 3 times, you will hear the part that says 18 and 4/5% of a certain amount of money is 920. They're trying to tell you that the 18 and 4/5% is equal to 920. Okay? So that's where we might have gone wrong there. So instead of putting over 500, we're just gonna do the conversion. 5 times 18, right, is 90. 90 plus 4 is 94 over 5%. We just do the conversion. We don't put it over 500 because we're not trying to find a percentage of 920. We know it's equal to 920. So the English language is playing an important role, guys. This is another part of math that a lot of people struggle with. Interpreting and reasoning the question out. And that can only be mastered with excessive amount of examples. All right. So now we have this set up now. Remember direct proportion? What's the rule for direct proportion? What do we do in the second line of any direct proportion? What did we say that the person goes into the market and asks for?
How much for
How much per pound?
How much per pound, not true? So in math, what do we ask? How much for one share, not true?
Yes, sir.
So now it's the same thing, we're looking for 1%. So 1% is equal to, what's the rule? Number on the right divided by number on the left, or number on the right multiplied by number on the left? Which one? Come guys, don't pressure me. Not do me that, man. We're going with the little vibes, man. Come now. You'll find 1%. So what are you going to do? Don't do me that, guys. Oh God. Somebody save me now?
Sorry, repeat the question.
1% we are looking for. So how we are going to get 1% using those two numbers we have?
And divide, sir?
Yeah, we divide, but no one know where we are divide.
Hello,
Guys, your mic is unmuted. Somebody's mic is unmuted.
Okay.
All right, talk to me now. So we're going to divide, yes, but divide what? Now tell me what we divide. 1% equal what? Somebody's mic is unmuted with a baby. Oh, unless you're talking. Oh, I'm so sorry. Maybe you're talking. Okay, go ahead. Guys, somebody, come on. Yeah, you can't watch it while we are suffering. Come on and I'll help you.
Hello.
Somebody say hello.
Is it 1 over 100 times 920?
No, sir. Look on the screen where we have, you know. All right. Go back to the part where we say, let's because I think you guys are probably just looking at this and be like, what is this? Remember last week we used the example, you know, where we say 7 bottles of water, not true, equal 700. How much you want bottle?
It divide the 7 by 700 and you get 100.
So you divide the 700, so you divide the amount of money you pay, right? By the amount of quantity of items, not true?
Right.
Good. So let's apply the same principle now. The 7 is the 94 over 5, no sir?
Okay, yes.
The percentage is the bottle. And the 700 is the 920. So you have to use these analogy, guys, to help you. Use these real life applications so you don't make the math too mathy, if that's a word. So now you know you're looking for 1%. It's like saying how much for a bottle of water. So it's going to be what? 920, no sir?
Yes, sir.
Divided by what?
1.
By 1.
94 over 5.
By 1.
Divided by 94 over 5. And that would just say 7 bottle equals 700. And I think the student just said we divide the 700 by the quantity of bottle we need. That's all. So it's the number on the right divided by the number on the left. That's all.
Yes, sir.
So now we have 920 divided by 94 over 5. What's the rule for division of fractions? Which fast food company we like to eat at? KFC.
94 over 94.
Correct, Kean. It is 920 multiplied by 5 over 94. So you keep the first, change the middle, and flip the last. The KFC method. That's all. And you run all of that on your calculator now. We don't need to do any fancy calculation because you're still going to use the calculator regardless. So go ahead and process 920 times 5 divided by 4. What you get?
150.
No man, go on again. Double check that again.
48.93 or 48.
No, not 40. Give me the exact result where you get. 48 point what?
93.
Me here 94, me here 93. You're not confused.
There's a 6
So
after
you
the
can
6.
round it up, sir.
Oh, no, round up, sir.
6, sir.
Tell me what you see on the screen.
48.93.
Thank you very much. That's what I wanted. Tell me what you see on the screen. Nobody never give you an instruction to round and round up or round down. So you see 48.93. Good. So that is 1%, not true? Good. But the question never asked if you find 1%. But the question say you must find. Read the last part.
Determine the total
sum of money.
Determine the total sum. So what is total? What number represents total?
100%, sir.
100%. So 100% is equal to 100 multiplied by 48.93. Anybody who don't get this answer, you can throw away your answer because you had it in your hand with faith. And see that faith in vain. Because I don't hear nobody tell me nothing about no 4,893. Who got that and didn't want to talk? I'm not in the chat, so if you're raising your hand, I can't see. Anybody here got it and didn't want to share it?
No, sir.
Any stingy students in here? Leanna, did you get it? Or you made a mistake?
Almost did.
Sir,
Yeah,
I feel confused. But me
Which
get
for you? Come again?
Sir, I got it. No, I didn't get this answer.
Okay. But you understand the steps, right? You understand why we're doing what we're doing?
Yes, sir.
Make certain, right? There's a recording of this. If you guys are, I feel flustered, no one give up on maths. You don't need to. You just need to take the time and watch the recording. All of this was explained. Not true? All right, so on Thursday, oh Jesus, today's Thursday. Sorry. Ooh, it's the end of another week, ladies and gentlemen. Leanna, don't stop the recording as yet. So it's the end of another week. So next week, Tuesday, we're going to get a test. As I tell you, when you get the test, guys, it's going to be typed up. So it's going to look like this. To go type. So you won't complain. Say, sir, I can't see that word. It's going to be typed. So it's going to come. You're going to see it on the screen like that. And then you're going to get your time to do it. And I'm going to trust that I have students who have their own best interests at heart. And you're not going to try to get a high grade by skipping their pages in the test. Right? Do we have such people in here?
No, sir.
We don't have those type of people in here, right? Because no one know exactly what want to remember and what don't know. Not true?
Yes, sir.
Right. Well, I'm sending Jesus to your doorstep and I ask him to sit there and watch you do that test. Do anything wrong as well with you. Sin. No cheating. So I'll see you guys next week, Tuesday. Have a good weekend. Be safe. Practice up. Do not take my